Hey guys, 3D Crypto here. Hope everyone's doing well. And guys, in previous couple of videos, you've probably been seeing that I've been speaking about the Bankroll platform and more in particular, Bankroll Farm, the latest contract which is providing crazy APYs. And literally day by day, this platform is doing amazing things and yielding amazing results. So guys, literally just a few days ago, I released a video showing Bankroll Farm, and just going back on that video, I just want to show you quickly, we had 22,000 players with $4 million of network assets. Now, if I show you today's statistics, we've increased our players by 2,000, but we have doubled our network assets to $8.3 million. And you may ask, what is the reason for the value of the network to increase so much? Well, it's simple. The reason for it increasing so much is the Bankroll Farm contract, which has the different saver pools in there, and it's yielded amazing APYs, but in the time being, it's also increased the amount of banker being locked up and the banker price also going up. So if I have a quick look at banker price, is 18.624. So basically this video, I'm going to show you how to hyper compound or reinvest your earnings. In some contracts, like if I pull up the credits contract, so these are from the version 1 network of credits, it was very simple. You could buy, sell, withdraw, and roll. Roll was basically your dividends, you put them back into the platform and you increase your total value, or in this case, the TVL, total value of locked assets. So at the moment, we've got 113 million of TRX locked up, and which is accounts for $3 million almost, and that's only with 3,664 farmers. Right, so so what is a saver pool in Bankroll Farm? So these are all the saver pools. So to put it very simplistically, it's a savings account at the end of the day, and it's got 0 fees. And it's plugged into a yield farming cooperative. It has insane yield that grows proportional to the collective farming of the community. Saver pools don't have impermanent loss, but it gets even better. Where is your pure profit? It's half in the pool, and if your goal is to accumulate, for example, Bitcoin, there's a pool for that. If your goal is to hoard cash, there's a pool for that, being the USDT pool. If banker goes to 0, that value is locked in no matter what. That is why it is essential to make hay while the sun is shining and just grow that farm. So the TVL, if you go for a stable coin, half of this TVL will never be touched. If you go for a coin like Bitcoin or TRON, half that value will always be dependent on the Bitcoin or the TRON. Now down here you've got APY 0 for 1000%. Let me show you the APY I've got down here for the wrap TRON. It's over 1000%. So yeah guys, 1000% APY literally means now is the time to make your capital investment. So you can grow your portfolio, your total value locked by up to 200%, anywhere between 200 to 1000%, and you grow it to such an extent, you grow this stack to such an extent that you forget and you don't care about the banker price, because the banker price is what you got it at the start. So that's just your way in. So you're just lucky enough that you're here now, and the smart choice is to stay in farm. So don't fixate on prices, don't fixate on the price of banker, because this will fluctuate. This is part of the beast. It will fluctuate in price. What you have to concentrate is on your saver pool, and in your saver pool you've got to concentrate on increasing your TVL, your total value locked. Yeah, so to get that TVL value up, the main reason behind it is the bigger your total value locked is, and if banker rises in price, your APY goes up, so your divs go up if banker increases relative to your peer token or coin. And then obviously the good thing about your TVL is half of your TVL is banker, and TVL sets the floor. So you grow your farms from your saver pools and you profit. take as you go by splitting or growing faster by adding fresh capital to your yield. So now exactly what does that mean? So in an ideal world, in an ideal scenario, you would always put fresh crypto to increase your total value, because half of that is your paired coin, could be a stable coin, could be Bitcoin or TRON, and the other half will be Banker, and that you can kind of benefit from price increases or decreases. So that will be the ideal way to go ahead and reinvest or invest into farm. The other way to do it is by compounding. So you make divs, you make your dividends, and you use those dividends to go back in again. You might ask now, how is that possible? There's no roll button here in any of the pools. So I'm going to show you step-by-step instructions how to do it from A to Z. So firstly, you need to claim your divs. So if I go into one of my pools, so the TRON Banker pool, press select. There's my divs. I press claim. Once you claim and accept the transaction, you will see your save transaction complete. And if you go back to that pool, you will see your divs have gone down to 0. Now you've got these divs. What exactly do you do with them? Because you can't just deposit Banker. You need to deposit something else with Banker. So I've got 95 Banker available, but I can't just put 95 Banker. I've got to put the TRON in, not the Banker, and then it will work out itself. So I need to find out how much I can deposit. So simple, so straightforward. All you need to do is jump on over to Swap. Swap will show you your Banker down there. So you've got 95 Banker, it says. You can't invest the whole amount. So what you should do, which is the smart play, is hyper compound, which basically means you split your Banker dividends in half, sell half, and come back into the pool with half of your established Banker and half new Banker, half new of the coin which you use for the Banker profits. So, and that might sound confusing, but it's very simple. But simple enough. I've got 95 Banker here. Divide that by 2. It's about 47 Banker. So I'm going to go ahead and sell 47 Banker, which gives me 858 TRON. So I'm going to go ahead and press sell. Once you press sell, it will come back with a confirmation. And if I press close, you can see my Banker stack has halved now. So I've got 48 Banker left, and my TRON holdings have increased. So I go back. So I had 858 TRON from half my Banker profits. So I go back to farm. I will say get WTRX. It will send me over to the wrapping protocol. And if I have a quick look in, it was 858. Let's go for 850. So I'm going to wrap 850 TRON. Once you accept the transaction, it will kind of go through everything and approve it, and your wrapped TRON balance should increase. It's 850 there. So now if I come back into farm, I press select on that pool. After pressing select, I will go to deposit, and it says I've got 850 wrapped TRON and 48 Banker. So if I do 850, and it says I need 46 Banker, so obviously always leave a little bit of Banker and always leave a little bit of TRON just to facilitate the transactions. Press deposit. It will ask for a confirmation, and then if you go on your pool, you will see that your pool has increased by that increment of wrapped TRON and Banker. And then the main thing is your total value has increased. It's been locked in. So half of that value is going to be in another coin, and half of that value is going to be in Banker. And so the Banker price fluctuating up and down, it actually helps APY and pushes APY forward, and it increases mining. So guys, that is the best way to hyper compound and get your total value locked up, because that's what the main thing is. In these kind of initial weeks and months in the farm contract, just increase your total value. That's all you've got to do. At the moment, you've got some good bonuses, because obviously, number one, the Banker mining is getting more difficult, but it is at the easiest stage that you will ever have it. It won't get any easier, it will only get harder. And then you've got your 10x bonus. So for the next 35 days, you will get a 10x bonus, which makes mining 10 times easier. And that will decrease to a 9x bonus, 8x bonus every 35 days. So for a year, you've got bonuses. So it's the perfect time to just basically lock in your total value and get it up as high as possible. If I head over to Banker statistics, you can see from the stats that the the amount that we have left to mine is decreasing every single hour. You see the total mine is 12.261 million. We've got 8.739 million left to mine. And with every mining stage, mining gets more difficult. So guys, the best possible thing to do is get into farm and get into stronghold. Those are the two contracts that I'm fully in. They both feed one another. And then to sell or buy any banker to hyper compound, I will always use swap, because that liquidity goes back into stronghold, because stronghold is the largest liquidity provider for banker. So that's stronghold, that's swap. This is bankroll farm, guys. As I said, don't get too hung up on banker price. That will always fluctuate, go up and down. What you need to concentrate is on your total value that is locked in the contract, because this price, it will jump down from 18, 19, you go up anywhere high as 25 to 30. People are just rebalancing and hyper compounding. But even if this price was to drop down to 0, for example, if that drops to 0, I've still got 36,000 TRON on this side. I've still got $50 in this side. I've still got 0.03 Bitcoin on this side. So one half of that equation never changes. That will always be there, and that is impermanent loss, and that's the beauty of the farm contract. So guys, that is bankroll farm. Hope you guys enjoy it. I will leave a link down below. If you go down into any of my videos, and the link will be there to go ahead and get into bankroll farm. If you press that link, I appreciate it. It helps the channel out a lot, because I get some referral rewards in the process. Please leave a like on the video. Please press the subscribe button, and please press the bell icon to know of the latest videos that I release on my YouTube channel. Please leave a comment down below. Please get some more exposure on this video. Share it on YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. And if you have any questions or comments, please do ask them down below, or head on over to the Bankroll Telegram chat. You can find the link for Bankroll Telegram at the bottom of any page. If you click on that, you can head on over to the Telegram chat with a lot of knowledgeable folk there, including the lead dev himself. So guys, as I always say, you work hard for your money, make your money work hard for you. And until my next video, guys, keep promoting farm, keep farming, and take care.